Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Thea to the Shattering. So in the previous episode, we again founded our village, but this time I'm pretty sure everything will be much smoother. In this episode, we want to craft our gathering tools so that it will speed up then all the other things that we have to do. Gear crafting, stuff like that. Once we are done with the gathering tools, we're gonna research this resource that is still hidden, so we know what we are working with and which way we should focus our research. But first thing that I'm gonna take is gonna be, where is it? School. Knowledge dwells under its roof, increases research attribute, provides research points each turn, and increases the number of research slots. Stalled, I should get the school for the passive bonus that it's like noticeable. When I bought the game quite a long time ago, that was actually the first thing that I researched and built the first time that I played. But it was so early in the early access that although the buildings were in the game, they didn't work. And when I learned that, since then I basically ignored the building. So it seems they finally fixed it. And I should pay more attention to what we have here. We'll definitely check the school, see how effective it can be, and then we maybe could try some other things. But there are always so many things that you need to research, so I have to prioritize. But I want to try the school, so let's actually check the crafting materials. Wood, that's a lot of wood. Maybe, depends on what we get as the resource that we want to research. Or research reveal, I should say, reveal today. Okay, I'll just keep that in mind that it's quite expensive, and maybe I don't have to rush it. Fine, let me quickly check what we are doing. Okay, food, the malachite, and wood. Good, and crafting. How many gathering tools do we have? 0, right? So I should maybe queue them up already. We're gonna need 4. Let's get 3 of these, and I'll get, we compare 1.6, 2.4. I'll get the collector's aid once. We have, actually wait, we really don't have a single one. I thought we already made one. Maybe I'm just confused. There was the previous attempt on the other island. Okay, let's go. Let's end the turn. Yeah, that's our house demon. But it's good because just from basically talking, we get experience and quite a lot of research. So it's a level up for one of our children. Which one is this? No, wrong character. If it was the other one, then the ghostly axe would be perfect. I don't want ghostly axe for my Zherka, of course. So we're gonna pass on that. That's pretty disappointing. Inventory. Next. Now we might be fine here. Because we have, how's our demon called Bogdan again? Because we have Bogdan, and Bogdan with 19 armor should be able to handle the rats, hopefully. Okay. Let's just forget about that. Still, we don't have enough damage. We have much better survivability, but we need to deal a little bit more damage, because with the strength of the pack, those rats get buffed up so much that even with a 19 armor, we wouldn't be able to handle them. Oh, this could be fun. This is pretty early. It's before our children grew up. That's the problem. The thing is, there is not much of a difference between these two in the difficulty. Okay, let's try this one as usual. This is gonna be tough, because our children are... Oh, man. I thought the guy there might be a bit stronger. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Just got this event too early. That's too much damage. We lost the crow. Ah! How long is it gonna take for our children to grow up finally? I mean, I want one more level up for them. 9 turns. We will hopefully get it. But it's annoying that we are losing so many fights. It's extra shielding, and the other one counter attack. It's based on perception. I'm not a big fan of counter attack. I just don't think it does enough damage. I'm not sure how effective it might be on the maximum level, but like the modifier is just a modifier. At the base value, the skill scales off. It's just not good enough. 0.6, that's just so bad. So I'll go for parry. But yeah, getting crappy skills. Next. And I think I should probably send someone to do the crafting now. Oh, we still don't have enough. Do I have to do it one thing at a time? No, I'm pretty sure this works like this. I'll just craft one. Well, maybe it doesn't work. Okay, I'll just do it safely. Do one at a time. Next. We get some more food, and more importantly, we get experience again. We need experience every turn. Where is it? How close are we? 1.5. Oh, this is still quite far. And this is probably the first one that's gonna grow up in 5 turns. Yeah, this one probably won't get to level 4 before growing up. It's unfortunate. I wanted the extra stats. 1, 2, 3. 13.6, 23. That's a nice boost. 230. We can send one child to start gathering the grain. Next. Okay, so another level up. And this one is supposed to be the bandit, which means wits are perfect. Or is perfect. Okay. Wait. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. The other one. You'd have to get like a juicy event that would give us, let's say, 3 experience or something like that. I don't think that can happen. Even like fighting like this every turn, it's not gonna help. Can I? You should be able to win against the spider. Yeah, it's gonna be a 1v1 duel, Bogdan against the spider, and I'm pretty sure Bogdan can handle that. So that's 15 damage. The poison will never get through the armor, so the modifier won't be there. Remember, we already have level 1 of the counter attack, so that's the damage that is going back. That's why we killed the spider before attacking for the second time. Against the spider with 10 hit points, the counter attack did some damage and the fight ended faster. But later in the game, when things have 100 plus hit points, doing, I don't know, 8 extra damage really is not that meaningful. At least I think it's not that meaningful. Oh, and we get research material. That's nice. Should be able to handle this. Yep. Accept. That's some experience, but it's still not enough. Some more experience here. We're gonna run away, of course, from rats. How close are we? Where is it? How long do we have? 2 more turns. 3 more turns. This one should be very close. No, this one is actually already past the threshold. So probably just one child won't get the level up. Fight. Begin. Run away. This one... it's supposed to be the healer. Wait, should I just make this one a hunter? Because we have one that got wits. Cancel. Let me check the stats. I'm a bit confused here. This one... it's the one with the super high wits. So this one would ideally be the brigand. Then this one is the wise one. Here we want to have Jerka. And here, this is the smart one. That I initially thought would be a healer, but now with double perception, I really wouldn't mind having a hunter. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for the perception. As for the gather, wits, does that affect gathering? I don't think so. I know that perception does affect gathering. I should have a list here somewhere. Gather, perception, wisdom, destiny. Okay, so we don't care about wits. Next. And this actually might be enough experience. No, it was enough experience, but we get the event before the level up. Ah. Okay, so there's the Sherka. Or how's the male version? Still don't remember even in my own language. Jrec, I think. Bogdan, what about you? I think I'll just go for the wits, as long as it's +2. That's applies to all challenges, right? So the initiative is pretty good. $26. $26 should be enough for another gathering tool. Here, this is what I want. How good are you at crafting? Now I want to send 3 people. Make this as fast as possible. 1, 2, 3. Actually, why we can't make it 2 turns. Okay, I'll just do it. Really? We need 360. Oh, okay, so I'm missing 14 points. I could do it. Come on, this way though. That would work. Yeah, that's fine. Should I accept? No, I'll just retreat again. I mean, I like that we are getting free experience. It feels like cheating a little bit, but it's not me actively looking for an advantage. I just can't do anything about those reds attacking me over and over again. So, might as well take advantage of that. Here's the hunter. What the heck? This character is creepy. I've never had a creepy character. And I've never seen this portrait. Is it a special portrait for a creepy character, or is it just a new portrait that they added to the game? Let's see. Let's see that creepy hunter. Doesn't look that creepy. It's the normal portrait. Maybe I just don't remember it. What does creepy mean? Nothing. Just creepy. I wonder if there are some events maybe connected to these tags or traits. Oh, wait. Are we still crafting? Yeah. Next. Now we should be able to handle them. I should have used the hunter first. But maybe it doesn't matter. He's so fast that we should be able to handle it. Let's see, can we do this without taking any damage? Shouldn't that hit 2 targets? I'm pretty sure that from... It's not hitting 2 targets. This is not quite enough damage. Let's try. It's not gonna change anything though. How it's gonna look like? Attack for 6 and then attack for 9. So that's 1 rat dead. Then it's gonna be 9. Goes down to what? Down to 13. And then we attack for 6 and those rats attack 9. That didn't work exactly as I planned, but we should move first now, finish this rat. Okay. So, that's rat's finally dead. And Autumn is here, so crafting is faster, enemies are more aggressive, whatever. So who gets this gathering tool? I guess the hunter. 9.9 to 15. And Bogdan is gonna gather the grain. How much are we getting? 337. Yeah, we just don't have enough to get the stack every turn, no matter what combination we'd go for. 400, 480. No, we are missing still a little bit. Next. 32. 1, 2. We want one more Forager's Aid, I think. So confirm this one. I think we have enough wood for now. 1, 2, 3. Good. And please give me a second here. I'm gonna do something about my cat here. Ah, 10 times every day, opening door for her. Of course, the only one who doesn't know how to open the door, just is moving back and forth all the time. The other two, who can move freely, just don't care at all. They don't feel like going through the door at all. Okay. Yeah. Let's make that last gathering tool. What is this? Try to protect the livestock, please. I don't want to lose materials right now. There it is. And how long is it gonna take to grow up? 2 more turns. So now, let's forget about Malachite for a while. Instead, can we get 400 points pretty easily, right? Let's do 36 and 164 is exactly 400. 195 is enough to get grain every turn. 101 we need for wood, and 114 is what we have left over that we're gonna use on the Malachite. Let's get the resource. What's that gonna be? Next. That's monster bone. So that's tier 2 bone. That's an interesting combination, starting with bone and gems. By the way, this is the bandit. Did we get the option to get a bandit? We did. Okay, let's see if we succeed. We should, because 5 wits is pretty good. There we go. There is a bandit. Okay, so this time we got everything that we wanted. Didn't fail a single time. We have the monster bone. Let's research it, so we can start gathering it. Confirm. And now that's 312. We need a few extra points into gathering, so we can then get the monster bone every turn. Let's make some changes. I want to get both the grain and the vegetables every turn. We are still missing one gathering tool. Okay. Let's get more Malachite for the last gathering tool. And now we can start thinking about the gear, because we know which resources we have available around us. Let me check shields. Wood, bone. I want to test shields, so we could just go all the way to level 3 and use bone with gems combination. Or bone, that's also an option. But I think bone gems would be very light shields. They're still, they will be pretty effective still. So that would be perfect for our casters. It's not the top priority though. First we should get some kind of armor. Bone gem. There we go. But check heavy armor. I'm really not a big fan of heavy armor. But we could do it. I mean, we could go bone gem. And I'm pretty sure that for heavy armor, it's not gonna be that heavy when we use these materials. Gems, when you use gems as one of the materials, make the item much lighter than it usually would be. You can imagine like a full iron heavy armor is gonna be insanely heavy when you make it out of bone and gems. It's gonna be a pretty noticeable difference. We could do that because I think we got pretty lucky with materials. We could just go heavy armor all the way to level 3, shields all the way to level 3, and make our characters like really tanky. See how that works. And then if we do like another series, then we could just go lighter armor and focus on two-handed weapons, because of course with shields we either rely on our passive skills or one-handed weapons. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'll just have to check which weapon type would be best for the materials that we have. Let me see once again. Bone is here and gems are here. So we can even make enchanted bone later. And go Forgotten Essence and Void Sparkler. Actually, no, we can't. Now we can. We can just make Grand Gems and Rune Bones. Enchanted Bones and use that to get the tier 5 materials. Wow, we got pretty lucky with the bone. Okay, sounds good. But I think we are done for today. We have what we wanted from this episode. As I said, next time we'll start working on our gear. But actually, no. Before we end this episode, we wanted the school. What are the materials? Bones. I don't think I'm gonna make the school out of bones. That sounds kind of creepy. Look, children, we have a new school for you. It's made all of bones. We can just use wood and make it super basic. Let's research it. And one last thing that I'm gonna check. I want to check the stats of the building. We use different materials. So if I used basic wood, it would be 1.2 research. We wouldn't get any extra research slots, and we would be getting 0.1 research point per turn. And we can't get the other version. The other version just increases research skill less, but gives more research points per turn. I think that's what we want to focus on, which means we need better materials, and I think we will have to wait for the bone. There we go, now the other version is available. If I use bone, oh, now it doesn't work. 1.8. I just want to boost this number as much as possible. So the combination will have to be bone wood. And actually it doesn't change. Oh, it does change. 0.3. It's 0.2, 1.6, and this is 0.3, 1.1. Yep, I think this is the play. There's no way he would get like enough points to get to the next threshold. I wonder what we would have to get the research slots or something. But I think this is gonna be good enough. 0.3 every turn is actually pretty good. So, what are we missing? 50. And we have enough wood. How long will it take to get the bones? We are getting 12 from every stack. Yeah, we're gonna build a school next episode. So it will take longer, but our gathering skills are going up really quickly, and the resources are not that difficult to gather. Maybe the malachite is quite annoying with 520, but 312 for the bone, it's nothing. Okay, looks good. But as I said, for today we are done. So I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.